Alrighty everyone, this is Yusuke Plays back here with, I believe, the 6th day of Coffee Talk. Alrighty, so this is Sunday, September 24th, 2023. Let's pull up my Twitch so I make sure my audio is going through. Is my audio going through? Let's see. Hold on. Why isn't my audio going through Twitch? It says I'm going good on my volume down. No. Let me reload my Twitch. There we go. Sorry about that. Alrighty, let's get into this. A new Mimi and werewolves may share common ancestry, archaeologists say. On to day 6. Looks like bad weather again tonight. Let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings. Ugh. I don't know. I just think it's a very nice color scheme. Well, I think it's lacking something. It's too dainty. Dainty? What would you like then, Red? Black and purple? I wouldn't be the worst. Okay then, why not? But you don't have to commit to it. But you have to commit to it. No takebacks this time. Bye. They... Oh no. Maybe... Let's take a break from the topic. I only have time for a quick drink before I have to go back to work. It's not like we're going to decide now anyways. Maybe that's the problem. How are we supposed to plan this wedding if we keep postponing every choice we need to make? Oh yeah, I'm doing him a bit more antagonizing. Hey Yusuke, what do you think? Pale green, lilac, or in daffodil yellow, or red, black, and purple? I personally like the pale green, lilac, and daffodil yellow, cause you know I like them pastels, bro. I fucking love the pastels. I like a pale icy blue. Can we go for that? Bae, don't put Yusuke on the spot. No, it's quite alright. It's just that I wouldn't know. I do know. This is your wedding. Your opinions matter, not mine. Trouble is, we don't know what our opinions are. And what we do. And when we do think we do, we change our mind. It's like the centerpieces. Oh please, can we not talk about that now? I really thought we agreed on the cute cottagecore ones. The ones you spotted on Tomodachi. I mean, they were your pick in the first place. They were, but they're also too expensive. We have to be realistic. But weddings in general are expensive. Especially when you want to have 200 guests. That's a low blow. I can't just disinvite my extended family. Keyword is extended. Do you even know half these people? That's not the issue. If I invite one of them, I have to invite them all. It's like a domino effect. Besides, they'll be paying for part of the wedding. I still don't think they should. I can pull my weight. If we have to choose, I'd rather have the beautiful things you like. Even if it means we have fewer guests. Well, my family's not chipping. Well, if my family's not chipping in, we might not be able to afford it either. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding to just be a random meal with a bunch of people we're not even that close to. I said we'll make sure we can afford the dream wedding. Or die trying. I don't want you to. Saved by the bell. That's work. I really can't linger. I think I'll have that drink now, Yusuke. Of course, what can I get you? Something that'll keep me awake. I still have work to do and my head hurts. So I guess strong coffee would be good. With a nice spicy cake, please. Guessing it's gonna be, guessing it's gonna be coffee, coffee, ginger then, or coffee, ginger, ginger. I was right. Alright, first time, baby, let's go. I know this game. Let's go. Do I have anything to give her? I don't think I do. No. Jaw Taburk for the lady. Oh, an oldie but a goodie. Perfect. I can feel myself relaxing already. What? You're weird. That thing doesn't smell relaxing to me at all. You're weird. Guess we're both weird. Hey, Yusuke. I'm Grunk. Just kidding, I don't have a good Patrick Warburton impression. I think that's who. Oh, it's Hyde. Oh, it's Hyde. Oh, not, 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 Burger Mix. This is much better. It really is. Have I misunderstood your smile? Never enough. Disgusting. Gonna need something real spicy to wash this down. Don't deserve it too hard. Bailey's doesn't want to order that is. Hyde, sorry, didn't hear you come in. Yeah, I know. Too busy doing whatever you were doing. Hey Hyde, go ahead, get yourself a drink. I can wait. I'll stay here for a while anyways, until Lua properly gets off to work. Alright then. Did you hear me, Yusuke? Spicy is the name of the game. Any preference on the spice or base? Nope, just make sure it's got a real spicy kick or something. Okay, Hibiscus, ginger, and ginger. Cause it doesn't say, it doesn't say specifically. Zobo. Anything to give him? Built up for a challenge, so try this. If you don't like hibiscus in this, you never will. Let's see if you cracked the hide code. Well, this is kind of troublesome, Yusuke. You know me a little too well. Ah, so I take it this works for you? This is perfectly executed Zobo if I ever tasted one. Gotta see you've made use of your ginger resupply. So you knew I couldn't get it right last time. Huh. Forgive an old man and his old man jokes. Anyhow, this is the only acceptable way to drink hibiscus. I used to have a friend in Lagos who made me a zobo like this. Every time. Hold on. My audio cut out on stream on my end. Did it just pause or? But I think I'm good. Every time I visited, should have near the harbor. We would sit down and drink it, watch the boats flow by. Flow by. Yes, the boats flew by, everyone. That sounds lovely. She was a good friend. She isn't anymore. When you got a vampire's lifespan, friends come and go. It was sad. You get used to it. Isn't this where you say something about enjoying each moment even more? Or grief being the price you pay for love? I'm afraid it's a lot more mundane than that. Some things you forget. Others you get better at moving on. Speaking of enjoying the moment. Your family troubles have sorted themselves out, yes? Still on the marriage track? We are. Definitely are. Mm-hmm. Not getting too bored? Not really. Turns out planning a wedding is, well, suitably entertaining. Whippy. Yippee dippity doo dah. Dippity dee dippity doo. I'm gonna fucking kill you. So I need to read the descriptions. Suitably entertaining. That's one way of putting it. Can't wait to be at the marriage stage of it, to be honest. Did you sound any less enthusiastic? Hey, here they go again. Good to see that some things don't change. Such a dramatic backdrop, too. You just saw seven popcorn, you scary. I'd be more enthusiastic if we didn't fight about it every single time. No, I'm not engaging with this right now. Gotta go to work anyway. Right. I'm going to have a drink. Bye, Isuke. Bye, Hyde. See ya. Oh, bye to me. Can I make you, Mr. Baileys? I think something warm, sweet, and comforting, please. Hot chocolate, perhaps? Yes, chocolate with honey and milk could work. Okay, let's see. Chocolate, honey. Oh, I have other choice. Alright, let's see if this was right. It looks right to the name, but who knows? Alright, let's see if this was Yep, it was right. Alright. Do I have anything to... I think I have anything to give Baileys. No, I don't. There we go. Chocolate. Oh, there we go. Chocolate Miracle for you. Perfect. This feels so good, Yusuke. Means a lot that you're always looking out for all of us. On a miserable night like this, it's heartwarming. But of course, you are valued customers. Hope Lua didn't get too soaked. You do care a lot about her. Of course I do. Then why all the fighting? You tell me. This wedding is bringing out the worst in us. You sorted out the situation with my family. I mean, since you cut them off? Yeah, since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces. Lou and I haven't fought about anything. Until now. Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we become different people. Hmm? Let me ask you something. Go ahead. What do you want from this wedding? What do you mean? It's not complicated. There's no crime. No, none of that. What do you want? Just asking what you want. If you close your eyes and picture the day, what do you see? Honestly, I have no clue. I know Lou was there, but that's about it. It's not a bad start in truth. But if you don't have specific expectations, why don't you just let her do what she wants? You make it sound so easy. I want her to have all what she wants. It's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. I'm picking up everything she's liking on Tomodachi. Every wedding picture that she's printing online, all the places she finds cool, all the fashion designers she follows. She deserves to have all of that, to have a special day. But every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. It's just too much, too expensive, too this, too that. Is it too much, too expensive? It's not the point. I don't want to have a shabby wedding. Just because I'm estranged from my family, I want her to have what she wants, and what she deserves. A proper princess wedding. You're a remarkably presumptuous young man. Mr. Hyde? No, that's alright. No, Mr. Hyde helped Lua back in the day. If he's got something to say, I want to hear of it. Good, because I was gonna say it whether you like it or not. You're sitting here, going about everything Lua should want. If you could know what's going on in someone else's heart. Even when you love someone, no, especially when you love someone, you should never presume what they need. Lua is the only one who can tell you what Lua wants. What's exactly the problem? When I ask her, she always says she doesn't know. Then give her time to figure it out. It's not gonna help if you pressure her. 1,000 suggestions a minute. Or if you try to force her into some sort of princessy wedding, just to make you feel good about yourself. Oh. What if we take so long that we reach old age? We're still not married. Reach old age and you're still together, married or not. I think that counts as a win. But since we're talking about taking some time, just don't use that time to figure out what you want. Whereas the best you'll get is a wedding based on your skewed idea of what a Blua's wedding should be. But it's your weddings. That sounds pretty sad to me. Wasn't pleasant to hear, Baylis. But it also wasn't wrong. Give her time to figure out what I want. Sounds so simple. Should have thought about that before, I guess. Not bad at this tough love thing, are you, Hyde? Oh god. Huh. Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling. It's not nearly as much fun as modeling. Plus, modeling gets old after a while. Thought you were having a good time in LA. Well, until I wasn't. Moving to Seattle, in fact. Kept my contract with the agency just in case. But there aren't many modeling jobs to be had here. Really? What are you gonna do then? Go back to my mafia dwarf buddies, of course. Kidding. Come on, I'm obviously kidding. Are you? Before I wouldn't go back to them. I'd go back to being chased by them. Besides, I checked in on them. Everyone I used to find entertaining has retired now. Meanwhile, the grandkids managing the whole enterprise like it's some sort of startup. We seriously talking about the mafia right now? It's for me to know, for you to wonder about. Mr. Hyde likes to play a little. Guilty as charged. Can't help it when I see an earnest face, I have to tease it. Oh, please tease me. Take that as a compliment. If he doesn't have a hot voice, there's something missing there. But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? Sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right? You young people. Patient in business like you're impatient in... Efficiency isn't everything. I have all the time in the world. I don't care if things are done fast. I want them done right. Maybe you should go in the slow fashion. Or fine arts if you paint with oils that take some proper time. Huh. Fine arts are the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago. My style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much, chiaroscuro lighting. Chiaroscuro? It's definitely Suro. Putting blue in skin tones isn't novel anymore. If you're insinuating that you Rembrandt, my mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble. You're always joking around, Hyde. But for all that, you don't sugarcoat your advice. You're a pretty great listener. But you also have people who listen to you. A moving hand to be closer to them. What was that? Nothing. I believe your phone's ringing. Ah, it's Lua. She's done with work for the day, finally. Hurry to leave here, Mr. Bayless? Hell no, not at all. But I am looking forward to going home. You keep bickering? No, I don't think so. I had an epiphany just now. Must be something in the drink. I'm gonna leave the topic alone for a little while. Good, El. Enjoy your night then. I think I will. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, Yusuke. Of course. Have a good night, Mr. Bayless. Mr. Hyde, what was that all about the mafia and modeling and fine arts? Are you generally considering a career change? All I'm considering right now is whether my car got nicked. He said nicked! He is British! I know old man Georgie said the area's safe. It's a bit of pile of junk. But it's a pile of junk with sentimental value. I sense a story. It's quite a story indeed. But I'll make it short, because it's getting pretty late. Got this car many moons ago, back when Gala was my bodyguard. Been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in, day out. At some point I decided that I needed a proper break. But, you know Gala, he's a bit of a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job, not on his watch. So you slipped his watch? Aha. You know me well, Yusuke. Some friends and I, we decided to get together. It was, to provide the ride, and they provided the entertainment. I did the usual thing. I waited till Gala was sound asleep, then I left a pile of pillows under the duvet, heart shape, and I snuck out of the hotel room. There was only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well. He had your car keys. He had my car keys. And I wasn't, about to poke the bear wolf. Someone's in the dealership and got the cheapest car I could find. I only intended to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare you the details, but my friends and I, we drove to a lovely spot with a view, for the sort of action which I admit might appear ambiguous from the outside, but to me it was very enjoyable indeed. We were right in the thick of it, when suddenly, we heard a tap on the window. Let me guess. Miss Gala? The wolf himself. Peers inside. He starts banging on the door so hard the whole car is shaking. We all just kind of freeze, and then says, "How dare you kidnap Mr. Hyde?" Opens the door and tosses my dates outside. Mr. Hyde, you're not winding me up, are you? Oh, Yusuke, I wish. Sorry, it still seems sends me into a fit just thinking about it. The princess carried me out of the car, if you can believe that. That's a conscientious bodyguard if I ever heard for one. Right, truly endearing his yearly bonus. Don't I didn't even have the chance to explain the situation. At least not until he removed my gag. God acted like he was angry, but in reality he was mortified. If not as mortified as my dates, whom I had to pick out of the grass. Poor Gala. You see, I see where your allegiance lies. Personally, I say, poor me. I never saw those lovely friends again after that fiasco. But I couldn't be angry at Gala, even then. In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming. He didn't seem to find my antics quite as charming, though. He had woken up, hadn't found me, and was already suspecting the worst. And that was before he shoved me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere, in a compromising position. I think he was truly terrified on my account, so stopped talking to me for a few weeks. Doesn't sound unfair. I suppose it wasn't. You also wouldn't give me my car keys back. I'm stuck with this old thing you can see outside. The worst of it is, if you can believe it, I decided it was a grand gesture to show him around and stopped sulking really quickly after that. I expect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anywho, I decided to keep the car in the end for whatever reason. Car collection has some serious turnover, but this one just isn't going anywhere. Must have replaced everything inside of it a dozen times over. It's very banged up, but I guess I've grown fond of it by now. Both a little stuck in time, this car and I. Rather more sentimental than I thought, Mr. Hyde. Sentimental, hmm? That's what you took away from that story? But I suppose you're right. Good thing it's only us here. I'd possibly deny this wonderful conversation if it took place. Still, I'm going to stop and this is my cue to go, before I lose all my remaining cred. The car is safe and sound. So do I. A new Yusuke? Yes? Nothing. Have a good night. Good night, Mr. Hyde. I fucking love this game. And safe journey home. But with that, I believe That's the end of episode 6, everyone. So, goodbye. This is Yusuke Plays signing out. See you again in episode 7.